Well, we still have a couple more weeks to give our predictions. So
That's right.
no.
We will have to figure that out. I think I know where you're sitting on that one, unless
Yeah, I
something.
really haven't changed. So
Yeah.
unless I'm proved otherwise, then maybe I would change it. But I'm standing pat.
If they win 6 or 7 games this year, that is a great start to the Matt Rhule
Absolutely.
regime.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it is. Get to postseason play. Get to a bowl game. Yes.
I still can't believe it's been since 2016 for a bowl game, and I mean, boy, it's hard to swallow.
Longest drought in the Power Five.
Yeah,
Unimaginable.
kind of embarrassing, but hopefully we change it around now. And I think we have the guy at the helm to do that.
I do as well. We were talking some Nebraska and kicking around the Western Division on our Iowa show, and somebody was getting after Matt Rhule in the chat, stating that he was 2-16. Now, I did not verify this, but 2-16 against ranked opponents. I glanced at his Baylor tenure, and it was hard for me to believe he was 2-16 because they beat a lot of teams with 8 and 9 wins. When he was at Baylor. So that 2-16 wasn't necessarily flying with me.
How many?
But let's also understand that when he arrived at Temple, they were horrible.
Yeah.
And even when you're good at Temple, if you're playing top 25 teams, you're going to be playing, the Penn States of the world are going to be on your non-conference schedule. Nobody's winning those games at Temple.
Notre Dame, maybe.
Yes, exactly. Notre Dame, that's another good example. They played them as well. And then when you show up at Baylor and you've got a 1-win football team, so got to take some of these numbers into context.
Yeah, you turn around a 1-win team in the Big 12 like he did. That's saying something.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm not trying to diss anything what he did at Temple, but
sure.
Yeah, obviously, he made Baylor, a team to be reckoned with in the Big 12 in a short amount of time.
Yeah, they got hit with a injury to their starting quarterback in the Big 12 championship game and still almost pulled it out in overtime. Came within an overtime of winning the Big 12. Still went to the Sugar Bowl. Yeah. So he's got nothing to be ashamed of. That's for sure.
And obviously, I mean, when you're playing, if you're a starting quarterback in a Power 5 conference, it's pretty tough to make it through a whole season without getting banged up. And I mean, Nebraska, how long has it been since Nebraska had a quarterback that made it through an entire season? So, you want to think that Jeff Sims is going to be able to hold up like that, but that's why Chubba Purdy's been getting a lot of praise lately about the way he's been playing here in camp, and so you can't tell me that at certain times of the season that Chubba Purdy or Heinrich Harburg is not going to have to run the offense here and there. That's just the way college football kind of is these days.
I do remember this game. It was brought up, and I posted it from Dion. Dion, thank you very much. Matt Rhule at Temple played Penn State twice, and they won a game. I do remember this game. It was at the Eagle Stadium, Lincoln Financial Field, against Christian Hackenberg and company at Penn State, 2015.
Yeah.
Yes, beat Penn State, and then lost to Penn State the next year, but in a close game.
Yeah.
So,
no, his teams were always tough. I mean, I don't care who they're lining up against.
They only lost to Notre Dame, and this was a primetime game. I remember this on ABC at Temple. Lost to a number 9 Notre Dame team, 24-20.
Not bad. Not bad.
At Temple.
I have to admit that I did not watch that game.
I remember that one. I don't remember much of what happened. I do remember it was a competitive game, but and lost the conference championship game to a top 20 Houston team. Yes. So, yeah, Temple's not been good since.
No, they haven't.
And rarely good before.
Yeah, well, Philadelphia is a hard place to sustain, a good product. Eagles have done a good job of that here lately, but I don't know if there's more pressure anywhere in the country to win outside of the city of Philadelphia. Maybe Lincoln, Nebraska, but that would be about the top two that I can think of.